Restaurants. Does does good customer service exist? And I know Shannon was talking about this. I actually led this one. Brought this to the table, so to speak. Does good customer service exist in the restaurants? Let me go ahead and start this. To me, it depends on. Hate to say it. I hate to say it like a grandpa get off my lawn. It depends on the age people who's serving you. To be honest, and they can get unruly, get upset too. But I've seen so much and have been at certain restaurants and seen it on internet. Some of these young people, man, hey, first of all, they don't even want to be there. They mad. They ready to fight off the dribble. Can I have some ketchup? Why you need some ketchup? I mean, this crazy shit. Like, what we talking about here? This ain't yours. But they ready to. But I also seen customers. Hold on. I've also seen customers go through the drive-through window, do all this shit. So as much as we want to say customer service, how about the damn customers too? Everything's off the easy. I would not work at no damn restaurant. I'm sorry. I would rather work somewhere else. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I would, but I'll be throwing on my dukes too because not every customer is right.
Right.
Sorry, I just said it.
Right. I mean, I agree with you 100%.
How people
And I don't think it's
everybody
just
go
the
to
restaurants neither.
what you say, Shannon?
No, I just said, and it's just
No,
it's not the
everywhere.
restaurants. It's the Kroger. It's
But you know
it's
what?
Walgreens.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I got the restaurant,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry for the restaurant people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to single you guys out, but like Shannon said, it's it's all it's retail, whatever you selling, and not even that. AT&T, PNC, who I was about to numchuck ass today. All you guys, yeah. We got PNC. We're done, done. Fuck them. Let's go.
Well, I go
everybody can go
next.
to a
I go
restaurant.
next. So, I mean, I think it does depend on where you go. I think about also who is serving you because I think just work ethic in general, regardless of the workplace environment, is different according to the generations. That's just to be honest. And this is a parent of a 18-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So I know in terms of it's different because my work ethic is different from his, and it's just kind of the sign of times. And you try to ingrain certain things into, instill other, just work ethics and just model that behavior. But it's just sometimes customer service is just terrible. I mean, it's just terrible. You know, it's just it could be a lot better, but again, I think it depends on also the training people get at work. And how much do they hold
That's a
them
big one.
to it? I
That's
mean, you
huge.
think about
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A and how they address people, and then it makes you wonder, well, what are other training programs like, and what do they expect out of their personnel? So I think it goes also back to the management on how they are training their employees and their expectation of their employees.
Before Bump and Shannon, before y'all come in real quick, let me what you brought up it strikes because my thing is this. Now we this pandemic when people did not work. So when you got application, was you just hiring people to fill spots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now
now
you
you have
are.
some people just
Yeah.
applying for jobs because it's part of unemployment. So
Yeah.
you have to sign
It's
and
completed in
say
one
you're
week.
applying for a job. Don't mean you interested because you know what? They still may not show up. They still may not, follow through. So, but it is an expectation with unemployment that they have so many jobs. I mean, so many, places they have to go to saying they apply for a job. That don't mean they're trying to really work.
Hell no. I'm sorry, just bringing this up for you. I thought she said I don't know Broadway and Parkway block. I don't know what the hell it is, but anyway, This one right here, she did it. She had another one. She said, "Damn, William, how do you really feel? You know how you know how I feel about that PNC shit. I'm going in on them every time I get a chance. Anyway, Bump, what you got?
Man, with I mean, anytime I'm going in to eat somewhere, and the waiters or whatever, they could be 12 years old. They gonna get the yes sir and no ma'am from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something I
Absolutely.
learned a long time ago. You don't play with, you know what I'm saying, the waiters or whatever, because that's
Your
who got your
food.
food.
Right, your food.
Yeah, and I got, it's always, I got
Absolutely.
one family member. I, I hate going to dinner with them. Me and my father both. I ain't gonna blow up nobody's spot. But it's always that one family member that wants the waiter to take the food. The food's not hot enough. They ain't preparing the food right. You know, I'm like, why would you do that? And I'm pretty sure you know who it is. You know what that is in the family. You know what I'm saying? It's always one that, man,
You
that I'm
stupid.
like, why? You know,
Bump, you
my
stupid.
father look at me and I look at him like, why are you giving these people a hard time on this food and they back there? You can't do that, man.
Right.
And even when I'm in a drive-through, you know what I'm saying? It's always yes, ma'am, or no,
Yeah,
sir. Because
yeah.
you
I
don't
don't want
play
nobody
that
spit on my
stuff like
Absolutely.
that,
food. I don't want nobody spit on my food.
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
And man, I just like, I don't understand. Why would you? I don't care if it's not all the way hot to your. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying. Chalk that up.
Right.
You know,
That's,
my meal ain't came out yet, and they gonna associate me with you.
yeah. Hey, bump,
Man,
bump, bump. Everybody's food is messed up.
Right.
everybody's food is, man. But I'm not gonna. Hey, could you take it? Just nasty with the people. You take it back because it ain't hot enough. Could you give me some more such stuff, man? It's not every
Hey,
time.
Bob,
Every
we
time.
all know
Uh,
somebody that does that. If we
Yep,
all know
man.
people that do
yep.
that, you be like, oh Jesus.
We already
Oh.
know.
Yeah.
We know when
And you just you
they
just
start acting and
cringing.
fidgeting and acting funny.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm
We
like you though,
already
You
bump.
know.
know.
I'm like, all it takes me one time, and I'm like, dude, I'm not. I went on a date one time like that, and I was like, I'm just
Uh-huh.
sitting there amazed, right? And I'm like really, like you gonna do this type shit? Like, what are you doing? Never
Yeah.
again, never again, never again. Can't do that.
No.
Can't do
No,
that.
man, you can't. I don't. And now I don't even go to dinner with them. It's always something,
Yeah.
regardless of whatever. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? No. It's every time. I'm not exaggerating.
Which, hey, bump,
Every
bump,
time.
bump, bump, bump. You be starving them over. You like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good. This is the best meal. What your boy Eddie Murphy say, man? You ain't ate. You starving. You can throw you a cracker. And that's the best cracker you ever had
Ever
in your
had,
life.
ever,
That's the way I operate, man.
ever, ever. You right.
Man,
That's y'all funny as hell. Shane, you got anything to add on that?
Yeah. I mean, my thing is, I think it does exist. I've been to a couple restaurants. I ain't gonna say the name. That not too far from here, and every time I do go, it's a little girl. I see little girl because she's younger and very polite. Yes, ma'am. You know, my thing is if why I always say thank you, but I'm buying from your establishment. You act like I owe you something.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, y'all, I try to go and I'm like, yes, ma'am, no, sir, I don't care how old you are. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we
right,
was instilled in us to do that. And I mean, and there are some, and it's not necessarily young, but you do have some that are very, very, very manageable. You can tell
Yeah,
they've been trained
and you can tell.
trained up at
Yeah,
home
you can tell.
and then they trained at the restaurant. You can tell very, very manageable. They know what they're doing and everything else. So it just depends. I think it exists, but you get some of those, and especially I'm still puzzled about the pay work today, get paid tomorrow. That's still puzzling to me in
That attracted
restaurants.
that attracted
Um,
that attracted all kinds of crackheads and shit.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, but
It
but
does.
but they
It
still ain't
does.
working.
Yeah, They
They
got
still not working.
Because
oh!
they only doing it
So now
for
what?
that quick
So now what? I
fix,
mean,
that quick
it's,
money.
it's
One
yeah.
day,
And
baby.
saying and then think about it. Huh?
I'm saying one
What you
day.
say?
All they need is one day.
I don't
And
get
then
it.
they
I
then
mean,
they,
I
then
know
they
we
go
make
to
it
the
and,
next
happen.
restaurant
you know,
next time.
I don't
and
understand
another
that.
thing with the
I mean,
service, man, you gotta understand them people be on their feet the whole day. They deal with
yeah,
nasty people throughout the day.
Oh
And so
yeah,
when you get them, you know what I'm saying, they might not have a bad day. When
right.
we in the restaurant for
yeah.
what, 45 minutes to an hour at the tops,
I hope
and they
not.
dealing with people's
Mm-hmm.
attitudes all
Oh
day.
yeah, no, you're right.
It's different, man, when you're dealing with the public.
Hey,
No.
you're right, Bump. Yeah, you're right, Bump and Dion. I mean, and
And
when
plus,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
say
sometimes it's not even the worker; it's the customer.
when I'm
It's the
also
customer that got the nasty
I'm
attitude.
and
I've
I'm
been in
also gonna
restaurants
say
like
this.
that.
I'm also gonna say this
Yeah.
before we go to the next topic. You, you, you don't go ahead like Mike Bubba said. Don't mess up your food. Don't mess nobody else's food. Uh, and then not everybody's the same. But I would give people some. Sometimes you just got to deal with that one person one on one after you get your food and everything. Especially if you're in a drive through and the dude said you just say fuck you and keep going and let's roll the road. Everybody's different, and that's definitely true. But when you're the one who's affecting everybody's food and stuff like that, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's different.
No.
It's different for being in Taco Bell's drive through and going at it with them than going to
Right.
a sit down restaurant. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart about it. Don't mess
Yeah.
everybody else's stuff up because ain't nobody trying to get sick and all that kind of shit because somebody spit in your stuff.
I try to make people's job easy as possible when I go and sit in a restaurant. I